if you look at my nose and ignore the light, just look at my nose and ignore the light. Keep looking at my nose. Ignore the light. Just ignore the light. Keep looking at my nose. Now I'd like you to switch and look at the light. Look at the light and ignore everything else. Just keep looking at the light and follow the light for me. You are doing particularly well. Keep looking just at the light for me. Just at the light. Just at the light. Just at the light. Now, go back to my nose. Just keep looking at my nose and ignore the light in the periphery of your vision. Keep looking simply at my nose. Now, I'd like you to look into this eye and ignore the clicking of the flashlight. Just keep looking this eye here and ignore the clicking of the flashlight. Good, 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 good. Now, I want you to look at my fingers. Just here. Keep looking at my fingers and ignore the light. Keep looking simply at my fingers. I'm going to go further away, but just ignore the light, and they're going to come closer. Keep looking at my fingers just here. Perfect. Ignore the light. Now I want you to switch and simply look at the light and ignore my fingers. Look at the light and ignore my fingers. Difficult when they're right up in your face, but simply ignore my fingers and look at the light. Just keep looking at the light. Just keep looking at the light. Keep looking, keep looking, keep looking. Excellent. Look at my fingers. Just here. How many am I holding up now? And now. And now. And now. And now. And now. And now. Perfect, my friend. Alrighty. Now I want you to keep looking simply at my nose. Ignore the laser. Ignore the laser. Keep looking just at my nose. And now switch. If you look at the flame on the laser, keep looking at the flame on the laser and ignore everything else. Ignore everything else. Good, 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 good. Keep looking at the flame on the laser. Now look at my fingers. Look at my fingers. Look at my fingers. Look at my fingers. And again, look at the light. Keep looking at the light. Keep looking at the light. And now back to my nose. Back to my fingers. Back to the light. Back to my nose. Back to the fingers. Back to the light. Back to my nose. Light and fingers. Nose. Light. And look at my fingers. Nose. Light. And look at my fingers. Good, 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 good. Just going to swap it round. Now, look at the light again. Look at the flame. Now, look at my fingers. Excellent. Look at my nose. Look in this eye. Look at the light. Perfect, perfect. Good, 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 good. Look in this eye. Look at my nose. Now look at the flame. Perfect. Okay. Look in this eye. Look at my fingers. And look at the flame. Good, 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 good. Alrighty, keep looking at this chess piece. Simply look at the chess piece and ignore everything else that I'm doing. Perfect. Keep looking just at the chess piece. Keep looking simply at the chess piece. Ignore all other sounds and all other sights. Keep looking simply at the chess piece. Good, 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 good. Now I'd like you to switch and simply ignore everything else but the sound of the scissors. Good, 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 good. And switch back. Look at the chess piece. And ignore the scissors. Perfect. Alrighty, look at the pen. Ignore the light. Look at the pen. Ignore the light. Keep looking simply at the pen and ignore the light. Good, 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 good. Perfect, 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 perfect. Good, 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 good. Now switch. If you can look simply at the light and ignore whatever the pen is doing. Just keep looking at the light. Just Keep looking at the light and simply ignore what the pen is doing. You are doing so well. Good, 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 good. Now, I'd like you to look at this light just over here. Keep looking at the light on the back wall and ignore everything else that's going on. Simply ignore this light that's shining in the periphery of your vision. Now swap back to the pen, which is a lovely, gorgeous pink, baby pink colour, and ignore everything else that's going on. Ignore the click of the flashlight. And now switch back to the flashlight. Keep looking at the light. Keep looking at the light. Keep looking at the light. Ignore everything else that's going on. Now look at this light on the back wall. Keep looking at the light on the back wall. Now look at my nose. Look at the light. Look at my nose. Look in this eye here and ignore everything else that's going on. Just ignore the light. Keep looking at my nose. Keep looking at my nose. Keep looking at my nose. Now I'd like you to look at this light. Whoops, where are we? On the back wall. Keep looking at that light there and ignore the light that's shining in your face. Good, 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 good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now look at my nose. Look at my fingers. Look at my nose. Look at my fingers. Look in this eye. Ignore the light. Look in this eye. Ignore the light. Now look in this eye. And ignore the light. Perfect, perfect. Keep looking at this light on the back wall. And ignore everything else that's going on. Perfect. Good, 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 good. Now look in this eye. Ignore the light. Look at the light. Just keep looking at the light. Keep looking, keep looking, keep looking, keep looking, keep looking, keep looking, keep looking. Good. Keep looking, 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 keep looking. Good, 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 good. Keep looking, keep looking, keep looking, keep looking, keep looking, keep looking, keep looking. Excellent. Good, 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 good. Now I want you to look at Kristen Stewart on the back wall there and ignore everything else that's going on. Just keep looking at Kristen for me and ignore the light in the periphery of your vision. Perfect. Good, my friend. Excellent, excellent. Now, look at my fingers. Look at the light. Fingers. Now look at the light. Now, how many fingers am I holding up? Can you tell me? Perfect. How many now? How many now? How many now? How many now? And now. And now. And now. That is great, my friend. Keep looking just at my nose for me. I'm going to put my hand on your forehead and ignore the light. It's in the periphery of your vision. Good, 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 good. Okay, good. Keep looking simply at my nose. I'm going to palpate your forehead. Keep looking at my nose. Don't look anywhere else. Perfect. Now look into this eye and look at my finger. Look in this eye. Look at this finger. Look in this eye and look at this finger. Look at this light on the back wall for me. Look at my nose. Look at that light on the back wall for me. Perfect. Keep looking at that light for me, please. It's going to shine a brighter light into this eye, just to check if you can keep your focus. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Good, 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 good. Alrighty, keep looking at my nose for me. And now, switch and follow the light. Simply follow the light. Good, 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 good. Just follow the light for me. Follow the light. Follow the light. Perfect. Good, 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 good. Alrighty, now look at this coffee cup that I totally didn't steal from the local coffee joint. Keep looking just at the coffee cup for me. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Good, good, good. Now look at my nose. Coffee cup, nose, eye, playing card. Keep looking at the playing card for me. Good, 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 good. And keep looking at the playing card. Now back to my nose. How many fingers? Can you tell me? Okay, good. Back to the playing card. And now the light at the back wall. And now back to my nose. this eye. Back to this playing card. Just keep looking at the playing card for me. Good, 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 good. Now, if you could look at the pen, can you tell me the colour? Good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Good, 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 good. And now, can you look at this card here for me? Uh-huh. Can you tell me what it is? Perfect. Good, 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 good. Can you tell me what this colour pen is? Fantastic. Well done, you. Okay. And can you look at my nose and tell me how many fingers? Good. And look at my nose. Look in this eye. Look at the pen. Look at my nose. Look at Kristen Stewart on the back wall. Perfect. Keep looking at Kristen for me. And can you tell me how many times I brush your face? So keep looking at Kristen. How many times? Can you tell me? Keep looking at Kristen. How many times? Good, 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 good. And now, how many times do I brush your face? Keep looking at Kristen. Perfect. Good, 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 good. Can you tell me how many times? Perfect. Good, good, good. If you can look in this eye here, how many times do I brush your face? You tell me how many times. Alrighty, I got two lights here. I got a blue light and I got a gold yellowy light. I want you to choose a favourite of the two and simply follow the favourite of the two. Perfect. Good, 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 good. You're very good at this. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Good, 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 good. And now, if you can switch and look at the least favourite of the two for me. And look at the least favourite. Look at the second favourite. Good. Now switch back and keep looking at the light. That's your favourite of the two. Keep looking just at the light. That's your favourite of the two. Keep looking, keep looking, keep looking, keep looking. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. All right. Now simply follow the blue light. Just follow the light. It's going to go far away and then going to come closer, 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 closer. Okay. Look at my nose. Ignore the yellow light, which is in the periphery of your vision. So keep looking simply at my nose. Don't look at the light. Okay, now switch. If you can look at the light and ignore everything else that's going on. Just keep looking at the light for me. Just ignore the other light. Perfect. Good, 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 good. All right, now switch. If you could look at the blue light for me. And simply follow the blue light. Keep looking at the blue light for me. Keep looking at the blue light. Good, 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 good. All right, now, this is quite advanced. So I'm going to cover your eyes, and we're going to open your eyes. You're going to point to the light. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Cover your eyes and point to the light. Perfect. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Cover your eyes and point to the light. You're very good at this. 3, 2, 1. Point to the light for me. Excellent. 3, 2, 1. If you could point to the playing card for me. Okay, 3, 2, 1. And point to the playing card. Good, good, good. 3, 2, 1. And point to the playing card for me. Perfect. You're very, 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 very good at this. Well done, well done, well done, well done, well done, well done. Alrighty, keep looking simply at this light here and ignore everything else. Perfect. 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 Good. Keep looking just to the light. Now, look at my nose and ignore everything else that's going on. Good. Alrighty, look at this light on the back and ignore everything else that's going on. Keep looking just at that light on the back wall and ignore everything else that's going on. Perfect. Good, 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 good. Alrighty, look at my nose and tell me when the light enters your field of view. So keep looking at my nose. Perfect. Good, 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 good. Excellent, 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 excellent. You are too good at this. Perfect, 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 perfect. Okay, keep looking at my nose. Do not deviate from looking at my nose. And tell me when my fingers winkle. And tell me when my fingers. And tell me when my fingers wiggle. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You tell me. Okay. And now. 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 My friend, you did exceptionally well. You scored 1,000,000,000%, which is a world record, so well done you. I will see you